I remember people saying to me, well, you're never going to crack America. It's a graveyard of British business. Well, here we are. My name is Paul Baker, and I'm one of the founders of St. Pierre Group. St. Pierre Group is a bakery business at heart, producing international premium bakery brands. The flagship brand is St. Pierre, which is all about really French products, particularly brioche. In terms of my background, it's fair to say I did everything in my power not to be a baker. I actually had a business when I was 17. I lost it, and it took me a long time to recover from that. Actually, my father was kind enough to offer me a job as a baker, so I trained, did my craft qualifications. Everybody was getting into marketing and the internet and IT. I was a baker. The reason behind setting up the business was quite simple, really. It was a clear opportunity to be in charge of our own destiny. I was spending most of my time in America. I hired a blood red V8 Dodge Challenger, literally filled the boot with brioche, and it wasn't a very big boot, and took off around America, dropping in on mom and pop stores, small retailers. And I did think to myself, if nothing else, I've got a road trip out of this. The brioche burger bun was a game changer for us. That's really where it stepped up, and we realized that it was going to take off. It was like holding on to a whale's tail, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. We chose to seek investment quite simply because America was doing well. We were growing exponentially. Jeremy and I always felt perhaps we needed an objective voice. What we liked about BGF was the feeling we got was they weren't going to be too intrusive. The business is complicated. Most businesses are. We knew our business was particularly complicated. We didn't really want a private equity company who would come in and try to tell us how to do it. BGF didn't do that. BGF helped massively with our expansion. I think purely by the virtue that we secured the investment, it was a huge vote of confidence from BGF in where we were at that point in time. And we invested it in the right places. The softer side perhaps is the people, the network that they brought to us. And we were able to recruit a fantastic team into the business. Their understanding and their breadth of network meant that they had a much broader business understanding than we did. So that scope of experience they could bring to the table. So we exited in late 2022 to Groupe Bimbo, which is the largest global bakery business. It was very successful. We were all very pleased. It was an incredible return. And our vision was St. Pierre could be $1 billion brand. And that's really why the deal was so valuable. And indeed, I've every belief that they will realize that ambition in time. There was certainly competitive tension in the exit process, which is very useful. That comes from the metrics for our business being very good. Due diligence was very clean. And that's testament to the team that we put in place a couple of years before the exit with the help of BGF. And I think as a founder, it's emotional as well, because you've built the business and you've built the brand and you've built the team and you've built all these relationships. So when you get to that apex point of an exit, it's intense. I've only done one exit, but it was textbook. So I'll probably leave it there.
No.